Ladies and gentlemen, greetings and welcome to today's commencement exercise. It is time for everyone to please be seated so that we can begin the ceremony. Today is a milestone in the lives of the 2021 graduates of Lakeland High School, as well as their parents, families, and friends. As proud as you are of your student, all families share that same joy and pride for their student. Therefore, you are asked to stay in your seats and not block the view of others. Please contain to some extent your enthusiasm when you hear your student's name, so that the parents of the next student will also be able to hear the name of their student called. Also, please turn off all cell phone ringers at this time. At the conclusion of the ceremony, graduates will recess back through the Blue Room and back outside in front of the arena. You are asked to meet them at that location. We appreciate your help in providing for our graduates a service of honor and dignity which they have earned and deserve. In just a moment, the candidates for graduation will enter. Please rise when the music begins and remain standing through our Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I will call our senior class president, Miss Alicia Myrick, to the microphone. Please join her in the pledge.
Hey y'all. Good morning, everybody. I need it again because I'm only up here for a little bit of time. So good morning, everybody. I love y'all. Please place your hand on your heart. Look at the flag, wherever it is. Y'all ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Thank y'all.
Board Chair Brooks Buck, Vice Chair Byram, members of the Suffolk School Board, Dr. Gordon, parents, guests, administration, and members of the Lakeland High School graduating class of 2021, it is my pleasure to bid you welcome to today's graduation ceremony. Today we celebrate the lives, successes, and futures of these young people. We also take this opportunity to extend thanks and appreciation to the families for allowing us the opportunity to work with these students over the past years. And of course, we recognize the contributions of the faculty and staff of Lakeland High School, without whose diligence and resolve, more than one of these youth would not be seated here today. In particular, we pause to recognize the efforts of our staff to provide learning opportunities through a pandemic that has been so hard on everyone. Thank you, teachers, for all you have done to impact these candidates and our Suffolk community. As we listen to the words of those who will speak here today, I hope that you will each reflect on those words and find a meaning that is personal and fitting to the goals of your life. With that, I will now yield the microphone to School Board Chair Dr. Judith Brooks Buck, who will provide further greetings and introductions. Dr. Buck.
Welcome, everyone. I'm truly excited today to be here to celebrate the accomplishments of the best and the brightest young people in Suffolk, Virginia. Under normal circumstances, I would introduce our board and superintendent and move to the next agenda item. However, this year and the last were far from normal. And the short time that it takes to thank our partners will only add a few seconds to the program. This is the time of year when savvy public educators are happy to answer the question, what did you do with our tax dollars? I am pleased to say, open your eyes and see for yourselves. Your investment is right here in front of you. The individuals who receive diplomas today will keep this city, this state, and this nation alive and thriving for years to come in existing career fields and in career fields yet to be created. Even amid a pandemic, over 40% of the 1,050 graduates who honor this stage today have completed their coursework with honors. I would call that a great return on your investment. If COVID taught us anything, it taught us the value of a public education and the ways with which it impacts every aspect of the American economy. I am proud of the partnership that was enhanced between home and school in Suffolk. Though it grew out of great necessity, today we can celebrate the fruits of our labor. Parents, grandparents, other caregivers, and community partners joined with teachers who taught online and offline, often simultaneously, to help students learn. And today, on behalf of the Suffolk Public School Board of Education, I just want to say thank you. Your elected leaders on Suffolk School Board represent a large constituency of individuals with diverse opinions, and we continually strive to serve in ways that we believe are in the best interest of our children and families in the city of Suffolk. I am fortunate enough to work with an exceptional group of 4 retired educators with over 150 years of direct experience in teaching and public school administration. Additionally, other members of the board include a business owner with a background in marriage and family counseling, another business owner with a youth nonprofit and mentoring program, and to round out the group, the former mayor of the city of Suffolk, also a former teacher at John F. Kennedy Middle School, and it was a high school then. Board members, please stand as I introduce you. Our school board vice chair, representing the Whaleyville Borough, Mrs. Phyllis Byram. I know she knows some of those folks here today. Mrs. Karen Jenkins, representing the Cypress Borough. Mrs. Sherry Story, representing the Chuckatuck Borough. Mrs. Loretta Mayo, representing the Holy Neck Borough, and I know she knows some of you. Former Mayor Linda T. Johnson, who represents the Sleepy Hole Borough. Mr. Tyron Riddick, who represents the Suffolk Borough. And I represent the Nansemond Borough. We have a special guest today as well, who just happens to be connected to us, and we thank him for his support on the state level. Would you please stand, Delegate Clinton Jenkins. Thank you. Today, I am more than pleased to have been given the task of introducing the newest member of the Suffolk Public Schools leadership team, our superintendent, Dr. John B. Gordon III. Dr. Gordon is a graduate of the University of Virginia with an undergraduate degree in psychology and a Master of Education degree with emphasis in history and social studies. In addition, he earned his postmaster's endorsement in administration and supervision from the Virginia Commonwealth University and a Doctor of Education degree from Virginia Tech. For more than 23 years, Dr. Gordon worked with young people in the public schools of Richmond, Fredericksburg, Chesterfield, and now Suffolk, Virginia. He has held multiple administrative positions in those school systems, beginning his executive journey as a dean of students, then moving through the public education ranks as an assistant principal, a principal, and a director of administrative services. Dr. Gordon worked his way up to the chief of schools position in Chesterfield County, supervising 65 principals before coming to the city of Suffolk. While most individuals would find the positions Dr. Gordon held to be time-consuming and more than enough, he did not. He has served as an adjunct professor in 3 schools of education. Dr. Gordon taught graduate courses at the University of Mary Washington, East Mennonite University, and the University of Virginia. He has also coached basketball and chaired the Virginia High School League. He owns and operates an educational consulting company and has authored a book. Most recently, Dr. Gordon was one of only 17 superintendents to be appointed by the governor to the Education Commission of the states. With all that under his belt, the things that impressed me most about Dr. John B. Gordon III were his character and his genuine care and concern for students and the employees of Suffolk Public Schools. Dr. Gordon understands the cardinal rule of leadership, and that is, if you're leading and no one is following, you're just going for a walk. So when the board gives him a task, he is quick to say, "I'll meet with my team and get back to you." It is always clear that the small idea that he has been given has had input from multiple sources when he returns with an elaborate plan. When COVID-19 became the new reality for all of us, he worked diligently with his team of professionals to find ways to lessen stress on students with reduced testing and changes in grading practices, work schedules, and so much more. Dr. Gordon gave scholarships from his own salary to encourage and support student athletes from each high school the first year he was in Suffolk with little fanfare. A husband and a father himself, Dr. Gordon epitomizes the academic preparation, experience, and character traits necessary for a time such as this. I consider it a great honor to present to some and introduce to others Dr. John B. Gordon III, Superintendent of the Suffolk Public Schools.
All right. Good morning, Cavaliers. Now we got to try that one more time. Good morning, Cavaliers. That's right, I am Dr. John B. Gordon III, Division Superintendent of Suffolk Public Schools. I want to be one of the first people to officially say congratulations to the Lakeland High School graduating class of 2021. Y'all look good too. All of you can smile and relax now because you made it. For 13 years, you have worked hard to get to this very moment. All the long hours of being in class, studying, doing homework was all worth it because you can say you graduated. Even after we had to change our graduation plans twice in 1 week, none of it matters because you made it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do not have to tell you that the Lakeland High School graduating class of 2021 has been through a lot. As soon as they finally became upperclassmen, a pandemic hit. They lost the ability to see their friends and their favorite teachers every day. They lost their spring sports season, and life as we know it changed. But our Cavaliers did not let that stop them. They showed grit, resilience, and everything that makes them proud to be a Lakeland Cavalier. There are so many great things that I can say about Lakeland that will cause us to be here for hours. The nationally recognized Project Lead the Way biomedical program, the love and care of the staff members, students, and school community. Let us all know that they are hashtag LHS awesome. Now, I want all of the graduates to know that we are counting on you to be the future leaders of Suffolk. Please represent your families, the city of Suffolk, Suffolk Public Schools, and Lakeland High School to the best of your ability. I am hoping that many of you decide to come back and join us at Suffolk Public Schools and join our family. We love to hire our own. And if you come back to be a teacher, I'm offering you a contract today. Please see Dr. Brown, Director of Human Resources, for more information. I know that all of your teachers and administrators are so proud of your accomplishments. Please make sure that this is not the last ceremony in your lives, that you are recognized for reaching your goal. Please go on to be the best college student, member of the military, or employee in your desired career that you can be. We have taught you everything that you need to know. to be successful. And now we are trusting all of you to make good choices, sound decisions, and become the best person that you can. I have faith that all of you will make this happen. Congratulations again to the Lakeland High School graduating class of 2021. Now, as Dr. Buck said, it's time to award the Superintendent Scholarship. I'm going to give away $333.33 because I'm John B. Gordon III. Every year, I ask the administrative teams at our 3 high schools to nominate a student that truly exemplifies what it means to be a Lakeland Cavalier. The only criteria that I ask is that the student be in good standing, both academically and behaviorally, that they are involved in extracurricular activities, and that they are great leaders for the school. Mr. Wagner picked someone who has a 3.33 GPA, there's that 3 again, Dr. Buck, is an outstanding field hockey and softball player, is a member of DECA, where she served as secretary, the National Society of Leadership and Success, where she served as president, is involved in her church choir and praise dances, while also volunteering at the National Night Out and Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia and the Eastern Shore, just to name a few. I also want to mention that she is the treasurer of the senior class of Lakeland High School. It gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the 2nd annual Superintendent Scholarship for Lakeland High School for the graduating class of 2021 is Michaela Brown Mayfield. Come on up, Michaela. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gordon. And at this time, it is my pleasure to call to the microphone the salutatorian of the class of 2021, Miss Asia Day. Asia, take it away.
Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome students, families, and faculty to graduation day for Lakeland High School. My name is Asia Day, your 2021 salutatorian, and it's my honor to deliver today's salutatory address for this special student body. I'd like to start off by saying that I'm not going to prolong this speech by communicating words of wisdom or giving profound advice. I can't possibly do that knowing how people have dealt with their own pandemic situations, whether good or bad. The only thing I can say is that we are all resilient and have made it through the storm. Yes, we missed out on our prom dances, pep rallies, and just overall socializing with friends and teachers. But I can't say I'm too bummed about it. My parents have preached that everything happens for a reason. In this past year, I've learned the importance of really connecting with people you love. I've accepted, yes, my brothers are disgusting, but they are the sweetest guys on the planet. I've learned my sister a little annoying, but she looks up to me and would give me the shirt off her back. I've embraced that my parents are crazy, but all their energy makes our house a home. I've also come to realize that family extends past conventional experience with those who you see every day. Good friends and community have been just as important. Yes, it was a difficult year, and we can't change the results, but what we can do is have gratitude that we made it through with the help of people we love and those that have left positive impact on our lives. With this in mind, we can take our next steps into the world with passion, the courage of conviction, and a strong sense of self. Congratulations, class of 2021. Godspeed. Thank you.
Beautiful, Asia. Thank you so much. At this time, we will ask our school Counseling Director, Ms. Sheila Williams, to come to the podium, and she will have announcements of scholarships and honors. Ms. Williams?
Good morning, Cavaliers and Cavalier families. We are extremely proud of our seniors at Lakeland High School for their accomplishments over the past 4 years. This year has been an uncommon year, to say the least, but our students have persevered. There is so much to be proud of, and I want to recognize a few students who have been offered scholarships as a result of their perseverance and tenacity. Students, as I call your name, please stand. First, I want to recognize our students who successfully completed a dual enrollment program through our College and Career Academy at Pruden and our Camp Community College. Shakira Costin, Rhiannon Coley, Brianna Hartley, Ashley Leach, Ziani Pierce, Danielle Riddle, Kenesha Simmons, and Braxton White. Next, I'd like to recognize 4 students who not only met their high school graduation requirements, they also earned a general education certificate from Camp Community College. As I call your name, please stand. Joshua Aldridge. Joshua also earned his associate's degree from Tidewater Community College. Rose Ayala, Zykira Richardson, and Samantha Scobie. Next, I'd like to recognize a young man who has met a great feat. He has earned a full scholarship to Virginia Tech University. Congratulations to Ashton Bryce Eller. These are just a sampling of the tremendous work our graduates have accomplished over their high school careers. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. And there's one other group that I want to see if we have some representatives with us today. Are there some Cavaliers that are joining the military coming out of high school? If you are, would you stand? And let's give these future military members a round of appreciation and applause. Congratulations, Cavaliers. Thank you. Thank you for going on to serve your country. And at this time, I would ask that our valedictorian, Mr. Joshua Aldridge, please come to the microphone to present the valedictory address. Joshua.
Good morning. It is my honor to welcome all parents, teachers, faculty, distinguished guests, and the Lakeland High School class of 2021. I would like to acknowledge all my fellow classmates who are celebrating this prestigious milestone with me today. Congratulations to all of you. We have finally made it. We have all worked hard and persevered through 4 years of education. I know there was plenty of times where you felt like giving up, yet you did not. You kept pushing on. When I first came to the school, I didn't know what to expect. The expectation of being a high school student seemed demanding, especially in the biomedical program. Luckily, with the supportive teachers like Mrs. McDonald, Mrs. McGee, and a few others, and then with the help of my friends and peers who worked in my classes along with me, and most importantly, my family who supported me every step of the way, it was commendable. Our generation has been to uncharted territory. COVID-19 came and made a complete global movement that changed every aspect of our lives. Having to deal with physical isolation from our friends and loved ones and virtual learning was definitely an adjustment that was forced upon us. But by the same token, coronavirus has reminded us of an important lesson. There will be days when we face dark times. There will be days when we feel though there is no end in sight. There are some situations that some people experience and it completely shatters our precious dreams and aspirations. However, I want to encourage you all. There is a time and season for everything to take place. Just like there will be a time of lack, there will be a time of abundance. Just like there is a time of mourn, there is also a time for happiness and laughter. As there is a time for work, there is also time for rest and rejuvenation. As I reflect on those who sadly lost their lives, I'm reminded that our time on this earth is not infinite, but finite. The world is changing quicker than we can keep up. One viral video is here one day and gone the next. We can be loved 1 minute and hated the next. We must take the first steps to ensure our own happiness. We have to make a conscious effort to take care of ourselves physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Our complete and only true joy comes from within. So, class of 2021, I want you all to know that whatever delays and hardships that come our way, it takes persistence, confidence, and most importantly, patience in order to be able to overcome it. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best in all your future endeavors.
And at this time, Ms. Sheila Williams will return to the podium, and we will begin the presentation of candidates and the awarding of degrees.
Mr. Wagner, Dr. Gordon, Dr. Brooks-Buck, members of the school board, faculty, parents, and friends. It is my honor and duty to present to you those students who have met their academic and program objectives as prescribed by the Commonwealth of Virginia and City of Suffolk Public Schools. They are hereby declared candidates for graduation in the Lakeland High School graduating class of 2021. Candidates on the stage, please stand and exit and report to the ramp. Candidates in row 1, please stand.
Joshua Bryant Aldridge. Asia Henrietta Day. Alacia Mariana Nicole Myrick. Tyshawn Lamar Allen. Maya Tyshika Austin. Najane Elizabeth Francis Anderson. Destiny Renee Artis. Jakeem Dijon Artis. Monique Marie Artis. Yarze Romel Ashburn. Ramir Amar Askew. Mariah Laureen Austin. Rose Elizabeth Ayala. Kevin Christopher Babb. Brittany Nakaya Nevea Bailey. Kyra Alexis Baker Waters. Clyde Clinton Barden. Kanaya Taishay Barnes. Trista Lynn Blair. Jared Wilson Boyles. Kristen Sharnice Bond. Demesia Tiaja Boone. Dewan Isaiah Boone. Luke Errol Della Bosman. Christopher Standish Asatero Brackett. Gabriel Lane Bradshaw. Rachel May Brinkley. DeMarco Tyree Britt. Tydasia Nicole Britt. Jaron Ezekiel Brown. Michaela Lee Brown Mayfield. Faith Elizabeth Black. Caitlin Elizabeth Butler. Nevaeh Noel Bird. Daniel Ira Carpenter Jr. Talia Renee Chadwick. Tori Terrell Cheatham Jr. Marcella Elizabeth Cherry. Kyrie Antoine Christian. Tiffany Nevaeh Copeland. Marley Marie Clark. Nicholas Lance Cleghorn. Eviante Larica Clemens. Rhiannon Paige Colley. David Lewis Cozendine. Michaela Amore Council. Asia Nicole Darden. Tiana Ashanti Daughtry. Delaney Nicole Davis. Kalijah Daquan Davis. Vincent Elijah Davis. Rejanique Shantae Deloach. Cameron Alfred Dugan. Eric Levon Durham Jr. Ashton Bryce Jacob Eller. Haley Jewel Ellis. Joshua Michael Ellis. Shakira Aaliyah Costin. Charles Allen Fellers III. Charles Jermaine Ferguson. Dontronique Janice Franklin. Aiden Zachary Fox. Renisha A Miracle Nicole Ford Young. Paul Tiboris Fisher. Taylor Nicole Fink. Cody Ray Gatling. Shakaya Nashanti Gay. Dorian Leonard Gaynor. Deshaun Montrell Gibson. Daniel Isaiah Goddard. Zell Liddell Goldsmith. Aiden Jean Fegler. DeLeon Lamar Goodman. Renasia Alexis Goodman Vinson. Essence Brasia Takai Goodwin. Michaela Janae Grant. Christiana Imone Green. Darby Elizabeth Gregory. Macy Renee Grizzle. Tatiana Tajana Hagens. Damon Bruce Hall. Marcus Darnell Hardy Jr. Justin Tyree Hamlin. Kavaris Jadine Harold Mitchell. Jamarion Amante Harry. Shania Darnay Hart. Brianna Nicole Hartley. Jamia Micaiah Hawkins. Jalen Uriah Hawkins. Delgado Laponza Hicks. Davion Marquise Hillard. Tylen Ray Holland. Samara Lynn Holly. Garrett Andrew Howell. Tamia Chantel Hunt. Logan Thomas Hurst. Akil Mosiah Hudson. Malaya Masila Jagasar. Simone Desiree Jennings. Dakota Tinsey Joe. Michaela Brianna Johnson. Julie Elaine Gale Jones. Michael Lamont Jones Jr. Aaron Renee Kinsey. Shamaya Imani Lawrence. Michael Lamont Lawrence Jr. Ashley Christina Leach. Shantia Danae Lewis. Giovanni Quante Mayberry. Madison Elizabeth McGee. Jada Ashanya McPherson. Andrew Donnell Miller. Malawi Kasagani Mitchell. Talea Marque Moore. Donovan McCoy Myrick. Shanice Ayana Myrick. David Andrew Nave. Tatiana Danielle Neild. Quabria Tajane Newsom. Jordan O'Keefe Nicholson. Janaya Cordesia Norville. Jaslyn Sakari Outlaw. Akili Xavier Ashley Palmer. Joseph Jean Lavelle Parker. Jemiah Kelly Perrette. Ziani Najire Pierce. Jayla Ladae Pittman. Nakaya Monique Potts. Dorian Lamont Powell. Haley Renee Presson. Charles Michael Rayford Jr. Decariel Valante Ralph. Kara Marie Ramage. Sojourner Elise Reyes. Zakira Alexandria Richardson. Corey Eugene Ricks Jr. Rasan Lavore Riddick. Robert Collins Riddick.
My middle name is Christine.
Danielle Christine Riddle. Kamari Ricardo Rivers. Kamora Simone Roberts. Ashley Dawn Robertson. Alexis Sierra Roundtree. Daniel Anthony Rowley. Devin Edward Salter. Samantha Nicole Scobie. Marquise Avante Scott. Sachio James Schaefer. Tyler Dwayne Shaver. Anya J. Shepard. Ethan Hunter Schultz. Kanisha Andrea Simmons. Connor McQuay Singh. Kanasia Emery Skinner. Zoe Danielle Small. Alex Thomas Smith. Kendall Lee Smith. Tanasia Mackenzie Wynn Steele. Shelby Lee Stubenrock. LaQuante Corrine Swan. Vernoy Austin Tate. Jordan Marquise Town. Brianne Renee Turner. Carlin Briante Walden. Javion Nari Warren. Braxton Alexander White. Salita Emmanuel White. Tiffany White. Trinity Olivia Whitehead. Cameron Nicole Whitley. Deshaun Isaiah Wiggins. James Tyrone Wiggins. Joy Nicole Wiggins. Brianna Nicole Williams. Destiny Malarja Williams. Elizabeth Louise Williams. Joy Latura Williams. Kaylee Nicole Williams. Karan Lamont Williams. Shamaz Jaquel Williams. Trinity Elone Williams. Christinia Lynn Willis. Corey Antonio Winborn. Tashayla Tia Witcher. Audrey Paige Woods. Dinesha Lakeisha Woods. Aaron Michael Wright. Jimmy Lee Wright Jr. Nicholas John Yeager. Zakira Jakayla Young.
Let's hear it for the graduates. Let's hear it for them. Woo! All right, that was pretty good, but that's going to be a warm-up for about 5 or 10 minutes from now, right? So, I want to make one thing clear. When I introduced Ms. Williams a minute ago, I think I said that it was for the presentation of candidates and degrees. Well, that's what I'm getting ready to do. So nobody out there was just handed a degree. Those were the high school versions, okay? Those were the diplomas, my bad. So, moving on, we will now do what I said a minute ago, and we will have the presentation of candidates and the awarding of associate's degrees from Ms. Trina Jones of Camp Community College. Ms. Jones.
It is my pleasure and honor to present to you our interim president, Dr. Corey McCray. Give him a hand. And LHS, congratulations this morning to all the graduates.
Well, good morning. And once again, congratulations on your accomplishments. I know you all are very excited, and I happen to be the only thing standing between you and the celebration, so I'll try to expedite here. I'm Dr. Corey McCray, the interim president of Paul D. Camp Community College. On behalf of Camp's administrators, faculty, and staff, it is my honor to recognize Lakeland's graduates who have achieved college credentials from Camp this year. Camp's dual enrollment agreement with high schools in our service area provides a plan for students to earn a college degree or certificate along with their high school graduation. Governor Ralph Northam has authorized the issuance of a special medallion recognizing those students graduating from dual enrollment programs with a general education certificate or an associate's degree. Students were also recognized at our commencement on May 14th with a special camp medallion in honor of their accomplishments. It is with great honor that Camp Community College recognizes our students in high esteem for their accomplishments. Will the following students please come forward for this presentation? Michaela Brown Mayfield, Associate of Arts and Science in General Studies, magna cum laude. Rihanna Cawley, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies. Christiana Green, Associate of Arts and Science in General Studies, magna cum laude. Congratulations. Congratulations. Once again, congratulations.
Okay, thank you, Dr. McCray, Ms. Jones, and congratulations to the awardees. Class of 2021, this is exciting. I can't tell you guys how proud we all are of your accomplishments. You've done it, and we are, in fact, just extremely proud of all that you've done. You've emerged from a year and a half of pandemic distance learning with success. You've engaged with and overcome trials and tribulations that have never before been experienced by high school students. You are here because you persevered and continued to learn under unfamiliar circumstances. And while, as an educator, I value those lessons that we have deemed worthy for you to learn in school, I definitely believe that just having lived this last year and a half has taught you lessons that school never would be able to. Those lessons, combined with what you have learned in school, well, all that together is going to prepare you for your futures. I think that your teachers have done an amazing job getting you ready, and I'm just going to share a few examples. During the pandemic, people debated over what was real and what was make-believe. At Lakeland, we've taught you science, and we have taught you how to think critically to allow you to make intelligent choices for yourself, no matter what confusion might be going on around you in the world. During the pandemic, it became painfully obvious that for some, the golden rule may have lost some of its value. But time and again, daily examples of heroes emerged to remind us that we can overcome the negative and as a community be greater than the sum of our parts. We have taught you the value of working with others collaboratively to produce a product and find answers to problems. You have been taught to do this even with people that you don't see eye to eye with all the time. We have taught you that all humans have value and that your words, your tone, and your actions always should convey respect and uplift human dignity. I believe that the class of 21 will not be known for tearing down people, but for tearing down barriers that prevent people from respecting and loving one another as we should. The alumni of Lakeland High School hold prestigious careers around the globe. Many have remained here in Suffolk. Recent graduates are winning awards, going to law school, receiving congressional internships, and coasting through college because of what they took away from Lakeland High School. In the words of one of those recent graduates that was shared with me by email, and I quote, "I saw an opportunity, and despite any reservations or insecurities, I tried and I gave it my best. Once you recognize your worth, there is little anyone else can do but recognize it as well. My aspiration has always been to learn and grow so that I can have the ability to educate others and encourage change. And I hope to do just that through education, community engagement, and my career," end quote. Cavaliers, that's the kind of attitude and citizenship that I hope for each of you. Whether a member of our highly touted biomedical sciences program, one of our amazing athletes, a recipient of an associate's degree or certificate from Camp Community College, a member of the amazing Quiet Storm marching band, a part of any other Cavalier organization, or even if you were a student that had to go home every day to help around the house or work, you too can be the change that you want to see in your community, in your family, and in our world. When you, as this graduate did, recognize your own value and put forth your best, your very best effort, then your futures can be as bright as the potential still unfolding within each of you. And Cavaliers, your future starts right now. Will the candidates for graduation please rise? This is what you were practicing for. All right. And now, Chair Brooks Buck, school board members, Dr. Gordon, staff of Lakeland High School, parents and guests, by the power granted to me by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the Suffolk School Board, I declare that these candidates have met the requirements set forth and are now graduates of Lakeland High School. You may turn your tassels.